What is up everyone, my name is Brob and thank you all for watching today's video. First of all, I need to apologize for not uploading a video last Sunday. I was very busy, I couldn't finish it in time, so right now we are doing a recap. Next video will be this Sunday, so don't worry, it was only one time. So yeah, we're gonna look today at some interesting news regarding Bitcoin. Right now we are having a nice little bounce of this support line. Yeah, let's get straight into it. Starting off, we are gonna look at the Bitcoin price. Yeah, I zoomed in a little bit. If we zoom out, this is the major trend we are in between these massive blue lines. We found resistance right here a couple days ago, and right now we are currently in a downwards channel. We can actually, if we take this line down, you can see that we have broken out of this channel and now might be go towards the upside, but there's still some resistance if we draw it like this. Yeah, for now I'll keep it like this. So we have some resistance at around 58.8k. So let's see what will happen once we hit that price, because right now it is looking likely that we are probably gonna hit this price. If we close above it, that's very bullish, because that would mean that we were going towards 61 to 62k back at these levels again, after having this quite big drop at 55.6k earlier today. Yeah, nothing new. If we actually manage to break out towards the upside, then that would be very bullish for Bitcoin, because then we have some nice pattern going on. Right now this is a bit messy with all these lines. Let me remove these. These we will keep, but if we zoom out, we will see that yeah, we will probably go towards this upper trend line. For now, let's see if we can break this small little trend line right here. Let's check out some altcoins. Looking at Render, right now Render is having a nice little green candle as well. We're currently above $5, which is very nice. We had this quite a nice rally right here, which like all of it got deleted in the last couple of days, last week actually, when we had this downwards sloping this downward sloping trend. Right now you can see that we are actually curving a bit, and usually when we have a double bottom pattern incoming, we see a curve on the second W. So right now if we zoom out, I already drew it, there might be some potential of making a double bottom pattern like this, where we make a nice W, curve around, and then go up to this price at around $6.5 to $7. Yeah, and typically they break towards the upside with a breakout target, when this is quite big, of around $9 to $10. So if we manage to curve up and we gain some nice momentum, I think it would be yeah, we could actually see some nice gains for Render. And also, if we look at the Render, what are they doing? You can see that they partnered with Blender, which is also a big guy in the space. And Render currently is still adding more collaborations. They are adding more partners to improve the network and scale the network. So that's very good for Render. Yeah, in my opinion, if we see this beautiful bull run continue, yeah, we could look at a Render price of around $50. Some people actually suggesting between $50 and $100 for Render, which could seriously be possible, because it's quite a low market cap of only about 1 billion. So if it reaches 100 billion in market cap, that would mean that Render is like $100 each. So yeah, that would still be a 20x from this point. In my opinion, is more likely we probably will see somewhere between a 7 to 10x from this point, if we continue some bullish momentum for Bitcoin. So going back to Bitcoin, why did we see this drop right here when we had this nice continuation towards the upside of a small little upwards trend? We curved around, we dropped all the way down, now we're in this channel. But why did we get this drop? Well, that's everything to do with traditional markets. There's still a lot of FUD, or a lot of fear, I should say, about being in a recession. Right here, the Kobe letter, also Kobesi letter, actually, they yeah, they said that like the private sector job growth as percentage of the total payroll growth fell to around 38% in July, which is the lowest since the pandemic. They actually say that when it falls below 40%, so 38 is below 40%, the US economy is in a recession. So they also show it right here. So according to them, they are actually, the US is actually in a recession, but still it's like hanging on the thread. Are they in a recession or not? I think it's a lot of fun. People think it's a recession when this could just be like, it doesn't have to be like this every time. When you fall below 40%, you are in a recession, because yeah, we could also bottom out at around 35%, and in that case, would we be in a recession? Or because this also fell down to around 20% when we went below 40% the last time we had a recession. So yeah, doesn't really say that it has to be below 40%, because yeah, that's just, I don't get why they're keeping 40% like that in mind. But yeah, that's about it for that's why the traditional markets actually saw some downside. If you look at the S&P 500, you see after this letter came out right here, we saw some downwards momentum. Also, why we were dropping yesterday was because Nvidia, yeah, they actually like they had to call their profits and their losses, and they went down by like 10% in a day. This is on the 4 hours, so this is like 10% in 2-3 days. So, and since it's like 8% of the whole S&P, Nvidia's market cap's like 8% of the whole S&P. That's why the S&P went down and Bitcoin went down, and now Nvidia is maybe bottoming. They're having a small little green candle right here. We have a gap right here that has to be filled, so we could probably see some upwards towards $118 for Nvidia. So yeah, right now for Bitcoin, it does not seem too bad on the short time frame, but we are actually being rejected right here already from this level. So yeah, let's just see what it does, and yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on the Bitcoin chart. So lastly, we have the ETF, also the Bitcoin ETF flow. I usually look at this, but for the last couple of time I have not really looked at it because nothing major has been happening. But there's the first selling of BlackRock for like 13.5 million. So they haven't sold like ever, I think, only in the beginning. So right now they have sold 13.5 million on the 29th of August, which is maybe a bit concerning. And I think other people find it concerning because they have not ever sold. And right now you can see that we actually have a very big red day yesterday of 290 million almost. And the day, 2 days prior, we had 175 million outflow. So you see a lot of outflows right now, which is not too good, but let's see what the next week brings, or this week. Also, Ethereum is not really picking up anything, like 0 million, 1.7. Like there's not much being sold, but almost like 0 being bought. So the Ethereum ETF is currently not looking too great. Maybe this will pick up once Ethereum gets some good news. But for now, Ethereum does not look very good. Altcoins though, on this day are currently up in the green, all because of this little pump. Like Bitcoin is up 1%, all the altcoins instantly outperform Bitcoin. Render up like 4.2%. Looking at the week though, most of the altcoins are still down quite a lot of percentage. On the monthly, all green, and on the yearly, of course, the most of them are green. Cosmos is like, yeah, is dead. Cosmos is dead. Like it's also Medic down 30%. It's insane, so bad. But yeah, the rest of the altcoins, the new altcoins, are actually up quite some nice gains. So on the weekly still down, on the daily still up. Yeah, let's check out where this went, guys. And for now, peace out, and I'll see you guys hopefully this Sunday in my next video. Bye.